And the Jet. Once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much. You know you were in for a big night.
Well, for me, defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try.
NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. Sundown. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The 76ers trail. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's
the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Daly. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
On the expression, it says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. 2 shots. The free throw drops for McDermott. And McDermott drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Holmes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He kicks it to Goodrich. The pass to Marshall. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Mr. Clutch. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. Mr. Clutch has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for the Bulls. The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Chicago leading. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the 3. The 76ers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Daly. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Portland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And here is Marshall, down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and they take the lead. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And no good trying to get that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancer.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game. Ends up going with the new group. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shoots a fader. And again, Chicago, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. And for Chicago, Mr. Clutch, he's in at the point. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Carlos Boozer out there with Mirotic.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 18 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. It's games like this that have propelled his team to wins early on this season.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Can't get it to go, and the Bulls going the other way now.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Butler against Goodrich. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut.
Physicality in the paint.
And it's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Fades back. Another one falls for Chicago.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bulls.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Pass to Holmes. Dishes to Goodrich. No good on the triple. Mr. Clutch cannot hit. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. 76ers lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
So far in the game for Mr. Clutch, 10 points.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bulls trail by 7. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Bulls in second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. So for Chicago right now, Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Portis is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Felton. And it's McDermott in at the 3 side.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Shoots from the line. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. That would have tied it.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with this jump shot.
1:46 left to play here in the third. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup. He's got 8.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Philadelphia leading by 6. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Chicago grabs the miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mirotic. Another shot. And it's McDermott laying it in. McDermott's got 6.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
13 feet away. Marries the jump shot. 10 points for him.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Felton goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Felton has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Felton the pass to Mr. Clutch. From outside the arc. He got it! Wow. He caught it!
My goodness. That's a crucial 3.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. This comes in for Mirotic, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Rose. Okafor out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Carl Landry. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Holmes in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. To the middle. Here's Tate. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Down low, here's Goodrich. To the wing right side, here's Mr. Clutch. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Goodrich kicks to Embiid. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls to tie it up. No good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Embiid, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Over to the wing. Here's Portis. He's covered by Noel. Well, their pass it to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 4 with the fadeaway. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Fires the 3. Shot is off.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Well, their pass it to Mr. Clutch. Money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Noel. They can't stop the run with that one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And here's Covington from the arc. Can't hit. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I...
Derek, congratulations on a...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding